driving through the Shasta County area into the Siskiyou County area. Starting to kind of see a lot of the mountain range. Shasta Mountain looks like it's off there in the distance. That would be the mountain I am imagining with the snow on top of it still. A lot of fire damage here along the I-5. It's interesting because you see or you hear all the reports on the news of all the wildfires throughout California, and unless it's kind of in your backyard or your neighborhood, that's really all you really get to see, and then you kind of move on to the news cycle of whatever's next. But when you get a chance to actually drive to some of this state and actually witness the fire damage, it's breathtaking, and it really makes you stop and think about the amount of damage the state has suffered from just wildfires, and how long that effect lasts. I mean, just looking at the scarring of a lot of this land, and the visual devastation, it's massive and it's impactful for sure. So I believe we are in Mount Shasta City, making our way over here to the, I think it's called the Gateway Trail system. I believe that's Mount Shasta just above us, or straight ahead of us. All right, according to my GPS system, we are just about 0.4 miles from the parking lot. Gateway Trailhead, Shasta Trinity National Forest. All right, we are here at the Gateway Trailhead. Small little parking lot, probably holds about 10 cars, maybe 12. My plan here is to kind of take the Gateway Trail back to this area, somewhere in here. All right, so we're in about a mile so far, and great temperature. Today's probably 65, definitely just below 70 when I pulled in the parking lot. As far as the trail goes, definitely single track, mostly loose sand, dirt with rocks, and some small little boulders to get over. And boulders is probably a very exaggerated loose term. As far as the climb, you're definitely going uphill, but it's probably, I'd say, less than a 5 to 8% grade. The other factor here is you're starting at the base. You're at 4,000 feet of elevation, so a little thinner air, so your lungs will start to fill it. As we're starting to get higher in elevation and further along this trail, starting to get into the tree line. That tree line provides really nice canopy in this area, makes the trail cooler. Woo.
Little downhill transition there. Ooh, it takes you right into this switchback, which is really handy. Another pretty soft sanded switchback. Obviously starting to head more downhill now. Thought it was a big bear, huh? It's just me. Sorry, guys. Thank you. I'm the only one. Well, that's one reason to have a bell, so I don't startle the hikers. Oh, that's funny stuff. I mean, not funny that they were startled, but funny they reacted the way they did to just me on a mountain bike. But I guess when you're just out in nature and not expecting anything but nature, and some 250-pound guy comes flying up on a mountain bike wearing goggles and a helmet, probably be a little startling. Good little flow here. This is fun stuff in here. Man, that was fun. Good stuff through there.
Yes?
Yeah, I'm registered in this class.
What class?
This is U.S. history. See the globe right there.
Really?
Hey, may I come in?
Oh, please. I get so lonely when I hear that third attendance bell ring and all my kids are not here.
Sorry I'm late. It's just like this new schedule's totally confusing.
So we are in Siskiyou County. Siskiyou County was named after the Siskiyou mountain range. The population here has actually dropped since the 2010 census. The estimated population here for 2019 was 43,539. That's down about 1,000 from where it was in the 2010 census. So Siskiyou County was established and created in 1852. The land came from, at the time, Klamath County and Shasta County. Klamath County no longer exists in the Union, not under that name at least. The county seat here is Wairika. It's spelt kind of unique, and so you're not exactly sure how to pronounce it, but it is pronounced Wairika. The highest point here is Mount Shasta, which is really close to where we are now. The elevation there is 14,162 feet. In the mid-1880s, the construction of the Central Pacific Railroad along the Siskiyou Trail brought the first wave of tourism. The Southern Pacific Railroad, the successor to the Central Pacific Railroad, called its rail line a road of 1,000 wonders. Of interest, on September 3rd, 2013, the Siskiyou County Board of Supervisors voted 4-1 in favor of secession from California to form a proposed state named Jefferson. A similar move was made in 1941, but was shelved due to the attack on Pearl Harbor. Outside of government jobs and administrative jobs in the healthcare world, the largest industry for the economy here is going to be tourism.
right, had to put the goggles back on, or the glasses. Also starting to see that my brakes are a little bit contaminated. My brake pads, at least, are the rotors. Getting a lot of squealing. Ooh. Had to get on those brakes pretty good and get that bike turned around. Another one here, not as bad. Whew. Got some good speed through there. A lot of little bob and weaving. Got a lot of branches and stuff hanging over the trail, but the trail's in really good shape. Whew. You can see as we get further from the tree line, out here in the opening, a lot less canopy, mostly just shrubs and bushes. I'm not sure what you guys can see, but some good views of the mountain range. Whew. Had a little bit of momentum there to get over those rocks, not knowing it was going right into a little downhill switchback. The bike handled it like a pro. Not the bike rider. I just held on. Oh, fun stuff. Little log garden area. As you get to the top up here, it gets relatively flat. Weather turned out to be really kind of nice and cool. It's a little bit overcast. Whew. It's good stuff though. It's got a good little flow. It's not super fast, not super technical. Big turn there, a little hairpin almost.
All right, I have finished up here in Siskiyou County, riding the Gateway Trail. A little bit of climbing early on, pretty sandy, pretty dry going into some of those switchbacks. As you finally get into the forest line, you get a pretty good canopy, some pretty good cover, drop the temperature pretty significantly. Immediately you jump into some really good downhill, probably a good half mile or mile of a pretty fun flowy downhill. That was really cool. Then it kind of tees off. There's a trail called My Trail, which kind of stopped and kind of recalibrated my trail fork to see where I was and everything. As I got back to the main Gateway Trail, and you got into the open, a lot of fun, pretty quick, pretty flowy, and a lot of these quick switchbacks that just popped up on you pretty quick, pretty sandy. So you really had to be cautious of your speed and not braking too much into that turn. I think I ended up riding just under 8 miles out and back, so turned out to be a lot of fun, and the weather was perfect, really ideal for mountain biking, so enjoyed it, and really nice to kind of get out here for the first time in my life and actually see Mount Shasta. Pretty majestic, pretty beautiful. Most importantly, I hope you guys get a chance to get out there and find your path. Get out there, ride something. There's a lot of counties, and within an hour or two where you are currently, I'm 100% certain you can find something epic.